So I'm guessing on your website is a list of where you're going to appear if people want to come and see you. So just website one more time.
Or Carradine's cockneysingalong.co.uk, or on Facebook, so facebook.com/Cockney Singalong, all one word.
And that's Carradine, Carradine.
That's all. Or Google me. There are no other Carradines doing this type of thing, so you'll find me on there, I'm sure.
And I'm sure on your website is a fantastic picture of your moustache.
Very much so, yeah. It's very much part of the branding. As if people look on the website and come to the gigs, they'll see that the moustache is very much part of me. As I was saying earlier on, I've had it for 3.5 years, and I can't see myself ever getting rid of it now. I don't think my son would recognise me if I hadn't shaved it off. But it's a bit of a labour of love. It takes me about 5 or 10 minutes in the morning to get it right. But I could never understand some women who could never leave the house without doing a full face of makeup. But people often ask me, well, what does it look like when you wash out the wax?
Yeah.
And I say, only my wife or my son ever see that. It's I'll wash it out in the shower in the morning, so I'll leave it in overnight, and it looks hideous. It's sort of all falling forward, and it's got a natural curl to it now. It's been like this for years. So as soon as I get up, it's waxed and it's looking like this. I would love curls. I would love beautiful curls like Champagne Charlie. Always covered his beautiful curls on his moustache. And I'm also a member of the Handlebar Moustache Club of Great Britain. So yes, some guys there with very fine moustaches. This is, you have to go the way that the tash does, and this goes with my. It's what they call an English. So just the straight out to the sides.
Could you go to an enormous length with it, or just they get to a point where you've got to stop and then start trimming?
Well, I've got a friend of mine who won, I think, a third prize in the British Beard and Moustache Championships. He's got an English moustache which is even wider than his face. I'm not sure I'll ever get that far. It does need a trim though. I've been leaving it for a while. I didn't want it to look hideous for the album launch. So it will come to a point where I'm going to need to give it a trim. I'm finding it tricky with the whole air kissing thing at the moment, especially with the mother-in-law. Yeah. So making sure that I don't poke people in the faces when I do that. But I don't know. Maybe I could be like a cat and grow it so that I know how wide I am and what I can fit through.
Is there a specialist products that you need for moustaches? So it's not just any old wax?
Oh no!
I'm assuming there's specialist items out there for
absolutely
moustache growers.
Well, I've tried lots and lots of wax over the years, and I've ended up on Bounder, Mr. Wax. And Mr. Wax's Bounder, which is just it's the stiff. I don't mind me saying it's the stiffest hold I can get, which comb through and pull it together. So I couldn't be anywhere without it. It's leaving the house without it unwaxed in the morning is just not an option.
Is it a much admired moustache when you go out in the street? Do people comment? Because it is quite a thing at the moment, isn't it, for gents to have moustaches and beards?
Very much so. I'm not a hipster, as much as everybody might say I am. No, I'm not a hipster. It raises smiles. It raises looks of disbelief on the tube. I've been papped a few times. It's going back to the Instagram thing. Following Geronimo Rausch, who was the Phantom of the Opera in the West End, on his Instagram feed, I saw a picture of me on there that he'd taken of me on the tube. Really? I was walking through town the other night after a gig, and a couple of blokes stopped me and asked for some selfies. So occasionally get some comments, but interestingly, very often sort of teenagers and things. I'm hoping that what they say means they like it, but I'm not really down with the kids lingo nowadays. But often a thumbs up and an appreciative nod of the tash.